Dear students, welcome to DHS Informatics. Today's topic, Logical Programming, Programming Fundamentals, Part 3. I told you in the Part 2, in each session I am going to ask you one question. Then that answer will be at the end of the session. For today's question is, what is the abbreviation of basic programming language? Most of the student may come across basic or QBasic. QBasic is nothing but another flavor of this basic programming language. My question is, what is the abbreviation of this basic? It is the simplest easy programming language taught in many schools. Even now also, previous also they are teaching. Today's topics, what are the things we are going to see in the fundamental programming is algorithm and flowchart. Here, after seeing that algorithm flowchart, I am going to give you an example of adding two numbers, biggest among two numbers, biggest among three numbers based on two logic. We already covered logic 1 and logic 2 in logical programming introduction. If you are not seeing that video, the link will be in the description. Please click that link and watch that video. That will be very useful in logical building. Algorithm. An algorithm is a set of instructions designed to perform a specific task. That is a step-by-step approach. Suppose we want to perform one task, we have to do some task. Now, for example, you want to construct a building. First thing, land selection, then planning, approval of planning, then foundation, then basement, then first floor. Like that, we are having one systematic approach will be there. No, that is nothing but called as an algorithm. In computer programming, algorithms are often created as a function. These functions serve as a small programs that can be referenced by a large program. Now, whenever you are doing any program, don't split it, make it as a very big program. Nowadays, what all are suggesting, make it as a small task. For each task, you can have one algorithm and do it as separate function and call that function from the main program. That is the simplest, easy understanding and easy to handle also. That is only they are mentioning in this definition. Flowchart. A flowchart is a type of diagram that represents a workflow or process. A flowchart can also be defined as a diagrammatic representation of an algorithm. It is a step-by-step approach to solving a task. It is nothing but we already have the algorithm. That algorithm we are representing in a diagram, then it is called the flowchart. The flowchart shows the steps as a boxes of various kinds and their order by connecting the box with arrows. Arrows is nothing but a flow, which box is going to execute it, when next box, what is the thing. Each box will have one meaning. That symbols we can see in the next slide. Yeah, flowchart symbols. Here the symbol, the first symbol is oval. It is for to indicate the starting of the program and the end of the program. Arrow, it is nothing but a workflow, how it is connected, how the workflow is going. Then parallelogram. Parallelogram is nothing but we studied in the previous session. We are having statements, various type of statements, declaration statement, input output statement, assignment statement and control statement. In this parallelogram we are using for an input output statement. And next thing is a rectangle. Rectangle, it is nothing but for the process, that is assignment statement. We will process one arithmetic expression, that value will be assigned to some one variable. No? For that purpose we are using the rectangle. Usually in the flowchart we will not show the declaration statement. Then next thing is a decision, that is a diamond. It is nothing but for the control statement, if then statement, if then else statement, even switch case also we can able to represent with this diamond, like that. Now we are going for an example of algorithm and flowchart for adding two numbers. Adding a two number, these programs are very simple only, but what I am trying to tell you, don't by heart the program. Try to think and write a algorithm then write a flowchart. At least you will do for 10, 15, 20 programs. By yourself only you become a good programmer. Practice it. Adding a two numbers algorithm. Step 1, start, and similarly last step will be stop. We have to get the two number a and b, and we have to add that number and store it in one variable c, that is nothing but an assignment statement. Print c, that's the output statement, and stop. It is very simple. Now for this algorithm we have to write the flowchart. That is a oval symbol for the start, and represent the end also we are using oval. Then input AB, it is a parallelogram input statement. Then assignment statement, that is a process, C equal to A plus B. Print C, the output we are printing. It is very simple. So that I will start with very simple. Due course we will go with the very complex program also we are going to enter. Now it is a very basic thing. Then biggest among two numbers. Biggest among two numbers, we can see the algorithm. Start input A comma B. It is a control statement. If A is greater than B, then print A is big. Else print B is big. Stop. This is very simple. Now we can look into the flowchart. Start input A comma B. Here we are using that is a diamond. If condition is A is greater than B, yes means it will go to the right hand side. Print A is big. Else it will go to the no side. That is the left hand side. Print B is big. Stop. It is very simple. So that you can also practice. Without seeing this thing, you can try to draw this thing. Taking one paper and pen, try to draw. Next, biggest among three numbers. First logic 1. Here we are getting a three numbers. Then we are comparing A is greater than B and A is greater than C. Then print A is big. If B is greater than C and B is greater than A, then print B is big. If C is greater than A and C is greater than B, then print C is big. Okay, now you saw the flowchart, no? Try to draw the flowchart for this program by yourself. How you are drawing? It will show whether you are having a flow control, whether your mind is understand the flow control or not. You first draw and then check the next slide how it is going to come. I am putting the flowchart in the next slide. You see, start. Input ABC. If A is greater than B and A is greater than C, yes means print A is big. No means we are checking that if B is greater than A and B is greater than C, yes means it will print big. No means if A is greater than C and C is greater than A and C is greater than B, yes means print big. Then it will go to stop. It is the flowchart for that the previous algorithm. We are having a two logic for this program. I am going to show you the second logic. Dear students and parents, DHS Informatics, we are pioneer in IT training. We are in Bangalore more than 15 years. Now we are introducing web development online training for kids. It will be suitable for age group 10 to 16 years. We are covering HTML, cascading style sheet, JavaScript. It is a 10-hour program. Daily 1 hour we are going to planning to conduct for 2 weeks. Those who are interested to know more about this program, you can able to WhatsApp or call that number given here 9888669241 or 98451666723, and timings are flexible based on your convenient. We can able to arrange the training program. Thank you. The biggest among three numbers, logic 2. Logic 2 will be, what is the thing? Here we are going to compare, get the three numbers ABC. We are going to compare A is greater than B and A is greater than C, then print A is big. Else it is not necessary to check A again. We know that A is not big, no, so that we have to consider B is greater than C, then print big, B is big. Else C is big, over, no. So that to make it should not execute the step 4. I am giving go to step 5. It will go directly to the step 5 to stop. So that once it will be considered that then part executed means it will go to the step 5. Else it will come to the if, again it will come to the step 4. In programming there is a if, else if also there, that also we can able to use. You see this flowchart. This flowchart is entirely different from the previous flowchart. You also try to draw flowchart for this thing. How much you are practicing on the flowchart, that much your programming ability will be increased. Start. Input A, B, C. If A is greater than B and A is greater than C, yes means print A is big. No means is B is greater than C, yes means print B is big. No means print C is big. You will understand how the program flow with the help of the flowchart. Flowchart is nothing but a pictorial representation of the program. You understand this flowchart, it will be stored in your memory. You will able to write the coding very easily. In due course, we are going to see more complex flowchart and programs we are going to see next videos. Okay, now we are going to the answer for the first question. I am asking you the abbreviation of the basic. No, that is the thing. What is the abbreviation of the basic programming language? Basic is nothing but a beginner's all-purpose symbolic instruction code. This was developed by John G. Kemeny and Thomas E. Kutz in the year 1964 in Dartmouth College. It is a very simple programming language, easy language. In the next video, in the previous video, I told you about the Fortran. No, Fortran also good only, but little bit difficult when compared to the basic programming. So that basic is they made it. Basic is the first programming language in many schools. 5 years, 10 years before. Now they are changed it to directly entering into Java, C programming. But for the beginners, you can learn basic. It will be good. Okay. Thanks for listening this video. If you like this video, put like button, press the like button. You want to discuss anything, you want to share anything to me, put it in a comment button. And you need any improvisation in these videos, let me know in the comment button. And you are not subscribed to this video, please subscribe this video, subscribe to our channel, so that only the next video you will get it. Thank you once again. Thank you all.